Today I'm going to show you how to kill your music career so that you can actually become more successful.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record.
What's up guys, I'm Ryan. Welcome back to the channel where we tackle all the mysteries of the music industry as we learn how to grow a hungry fan base, monetize our music careers, and improve in our musicality together. To learn more, go to lionbold.com or follow Lionbold on Instagram. And today I'm going to teach you how to kill your music career so that you can actually become a more successful artist. And what I mean by that is we're going to actively try to grind our career to a halt, so that we can learn some of the pitfalls that we might encounter and we can prepare for them so that we will find music success and avoid music business failure. In this video, we're going to go over 3 things, and the first one is what is usually called a kill the company exercise. In the corporate world, what this is that all the executives will gather together in a meeting room and they will literally for hours brainstorm ways to kill the company, whether that be failed products or mismanaged customer service or whatever might kill a giant company. Just think of Apple, right? What would kill Apple? Well, if their computers were consistently failing, that would definitely kill that company. Or if they had a security breach, that would definitely be a problem for Apple. So in their kill the company exercise, they would identify those things as high priorities, because if they didn't focus on those issues early and really prepare for them, they could be potential company killers. So now let's adapt the kill the company exercise to our music careers and ask, how will I fail? Okay, and I want you to think of 3 to 5 ways that you can fail in your music business. I'll do this alongside you guys to help brainstorm ideas, but 5 ways that I can kill my own music business is if, 1, I don't release enough music in time. Because of streaming and the decline of the CD, what artists really have to do nowadays are come up with singles, and a lot of them really quickly. Think of Spotify, for example. One of the main metrics are monthly listeners, and at the end of the month, your monthly listeners reset. So in order to build momentum, you have to almost release a song monthly nowadays. And if I don't do that, that's going to be a career killer. So that is number 1 on my list. A second way I could fail is if I don't produce consistent content. I actually covered this on my last video where I gave you a ton of ways to help increase your consistency online to build your music brand. So check out that video if you feel like number 2 is resonating with you as well. A third way that I could fail in my music career is if I don't collaborate. So I really need to make sure that I actively reach out to other songwriters and collaborators to grow my music community. Because without my network and my community, I won't really be able to grow as fast as I need. Actually, I might grow too slow where I can fail in my music career just by running out of time. Again, as a part of this exercise, I want you to write down 3 to 5 ways that you will fail in your music career so that you can identify ahead of time what your priorities should be daily and weekly and monthly for your music career. So once you've done that, we need to move into the next step. Because once we've identified problems, that's great, but we actually need to act on that and make changes so this exercise actually improves our situation instead of it just being an exercise that's meaningless. So real talk real quick, some of the things that you wrote down on your list might be things that you failed on in the past. For example, the create consistent content thing that I just mentioned for myself. I always struggle with that. I'm always trying to keep up on my content, and creating more consistent content is really hard. And sometimes, to tell you the truth, I feel like I just lack the motivation. But I've actually heard a really great teaching that actually turns that idea on its head and helped me so much when it comes to creating consistent content. What I discovered is that I thought I lacked motivation, but what I really lacked was the clarity on how to start those activities. What I mean by that is that I thought I lacked the motivation to create consistent content, but what I really lacked was the clarity on how to start creating consistent content. The same thing goes for collaborations. I thought I was lacking the motivation to seek out collaborations, but what I was really lacking was the know-how, the clarity, the first step of how to actually accomplish seeking out collaborations with other songwriters. Once I learned that and I applied that to my own life, everything kind of unlocked, and I'm gonna show you how you can apply this to your own music career as well. There's two strategies that I use. First, it's the if it takes 2 minutes, do it now strategy. You're busy, you might be running around town, you might have a day job, you might be taking care of kids, you might be getting ready for that next performance, and time seems to be a precious resource that's always running out. But if you implement this 2-minute strategy, where if it only takes 2 minutes, just do it now, you will actually find that you're not really taking away from any of your usual activities. The reason is that we waste 2 minutes all the time when we don't even realize it, right? Taking out our phones, checking Instagram, right? Checking the score online, whatever it might be, a YouTube video. We're so willing to give up 2 minutes of our time every single day, so let's apply that to the things that actually matter. If it's only gonna take 2 minutes to send that email, send that email. If it's only gonna take 2 minutes to write down that song lyric, then just write it down or do that voice memo really quick. If it's only going to take 2 minutes to make that Instagram post, do it as you're running out the door. It only is going to take 2 minutes, and it's going to really increase your actual productivity outcome. A second strategy I use to begin the tasks that are really hard is focus on the beginning and not the end goal. For example, filming this video right now, it might seem like a huge task in my head if I think about setting up the camera and filming for 20 minutes and then bringing all the footage into my editor and then editing for a few hours and then adding titles and adding effects and then uploading it to YouTube and then writing a description and then tagging the video and then promoting it on social media. I just got anxiety thinking about that right now. But instead of thinking of all that, instead of thinking of the end result, what I actually try to do is only think about starting the task and then optimize for starting the task. If I just bring out the camera and set it on my desk, and that's the only thing I focus on, then everything else will fall into place. It's kind of like going to the gym in the morning. What's the hardest part of that? Well, it's actually getting out of bed, putting your shoes on, and walking out that front door. And if you optimize for that first step by preparing everything in advance, and you only focus on completing that first step, getting out that front door, the rest will fall into place, right? Once you're out that front door, you're not gonna not walk to the gym. You're not gonna walk to the donut shop instead, right? You've already made it so far, you're already committed, and you've already gotten over the hardest part. So what I'm telling you guys is optimize for the beginning of the tasks that seem hard. If you implement these strategies and do the kill the company exercise, I know it's gonna help you in your music career. Also, I want to give you some free guides that are going to continue to help you, like my Spotify playlist game plan. If you have any music on Spotify or you're about to release music on Spotify, definitely check out the link in the description and download my game plan so that you can figure out your Spotify release strategy ahead of time. Also, if you're interested in getting more artist development for your music career, check out the Lionbolt Indie Music Academy, which is our platform specifically built for independent artists who are trying to grow their fan base, monetize their music career, and earn a full-time income with their music. You were maybe just like me and going about your music all by yourself, but the thing that really changed my music career was actually getting outside mentorship and outside help. And that's what led me to write more songs. That's what led me to build this platform, Lionbolt. And because I had that outside training and outside support, I did more faster. And that's what I want to provide for you guys as well. If you feel like you need mentorship and you need training to jumpstart your music career and to shortcut your path, definitely check out the Lionbolt Indie Music Academy. I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check out some of the other videos on this channel. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell to get notified of future videos just like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.